Aloha and welcome back to the show. Hello, everybody. It's Callie Plaguey. She's the Pokemon expert.
Hi, Callie.
It's me.
We just played a fun little mission about catching pigeons. Battlefield. Pokemon is kind of the original catching those animals, and there's a new one on the horizon.
There is.
Sun and Moon.
Horizon.
So let's run through the story real quick here. A demo was released on 3DS for Pokemon Sun and Moon, which within minutes, hackers basically ripped, downloaded, and exploited and pulled every part out of.
Right, so there were a lot of sprites in the demo that weren't actually used. So they found a lot of shiny versions, a lot of versions of the Pokemon that aren't announced and aren't supposed to be revealed.
This is kind of a regular thing that seems to happen with new Pokemon games. We've had like some of these sort of leak in screenshot form or whatever.
Right.
I figure we should run through some of these so-called Alola Pokemon, which is sort of the Hawaii of Pokemon.
Yes.
Some of these are just out of control. They're just real bad, and I think we need to address them. I'm sorry, but we have to talk about it. What's going on here?
What is hate this fish.
Why does this exotic cake of the sea have fangs?
I hate everything about this fish. This is Brookseh, and it's stupid and boring, and it has really big lips, and I don't know why it exists, because there's plenty of fish Pokemon. There's so many fish that you could use. You could have...
Yeah.
I think this is what happens when you throw a lava lamp in a lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look at its eyelashes. I hate it so much.
It's really like, I know that like we love the Pokemon. We love them as a concept, but some of them are indubitably just inferior to others.
Yes.
And this one, so I'm going to look at the kind of the etymology here. Brooks is like Bruja, like it's kind of a witch. And then Brookseh is like a witch fish.
A witch fish.
So it's a witch fish.
See, this is not what I would picture when I would picture a witch fish.
You'd picture something much less awful or much more awful.
Something way cooler.
All right, so Brookseh, get out of here. Next up, we've got Gumshoes.
Oh yeah.
This is the Bidoof of this generation. I also hate this one because he looks like he's about to give you a lecture, but not know what he's talking about.
So I'm kind of perplexed here. The obvious direction. We don't like to get too political, but this Pokemon does look like Donald Trump.
It looks like Donald Trump.
It's got his hair, but then it's Gumshoes, so it's like a detective Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure
what's going on with that.
He's trying to find those emails.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but there's always like a normal type rodent Pokemon with every generation, and they just made it more detestable.
It's sad though, because like Pikachu's a rodent type Pokemon, right? And if you look at like their family tree, if this guy's even in the same realm, that sucks. Like he got bad genes.
Yeah, he didn't.
I mean, it's funny because if you go to Hawaii in real life, they got like weasels there, I think, that run around. They got all kinds of funny animals you don't quite understand because they're an island and it's different there.
Yes.
On that note, we do have some insight here. There's Litten.
So this is one of the leaked sprites.
Get those lower thirds out of here. I can't read.
So the story behind this is there was a leak a while back earlier this year of concept art, and this basically seemingly confirms it if this is indeed what the sprite is. And I'm so mad because fire-type Pokemon can't stay on the ground. I'm so mad.
Wow. So are Pokemon evolutions just like steroid what-ifs now?
Well, so...
Yeah, they've gotten very humanoid, which I'm not crazy about.
Game Freak has this obsession with firefighting Pokemon, and all the fire-type starters start on 4 legs.
You mean like FDNY or like firefighters? Or
no, fire/fighting.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
I was like,
they're dual type Pokemon. Sorry,
like Backdraft, the Pokemon.
Any other conversation that would be a really firefighting Pokemon. No, these are fire/fighting.
So I'm not wild about this one here because, like, frequently with seeing the kind of the starter evolutions, they're all cuties. They're all great.
I know.
And then the second stage ones are frequently like most human adolescents, just awful. But then you get to the adult versions, and it's like sometimes the ugly ones kind of fill out, and sometimes the beautiful ones turn awful. In this case, I think it's the latter.
This is like one of those BuzzFeed slideshows of like where are they now for child actors?
Yeah, it's the reverse of like beware who you make fun of in middle school.
This is definitely like an Aaron Carter type evolution. Like, this thing is too muscular, and I'm scared of it. So.
Or Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, and then we got some other ones here. We got obviously the special Alolan kind of different versions of familiar Pokemon.
Right. So not all Generation 1 Pokemon, but all of the Alolan forms, they're like alternate forms of Pokemon, existing Pokemon, are from Generation 1, which I found really interesting. But Persians look sort of like gray Garfield, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like this one bit. This looks like it's not even Garfield. It looks like an evil Nermal from
Yeah.
It's just real. Also, like, what are they doing on that island? Like, Persian's like this beautiful, like, it's just like a regular cat.
I know.
But this one's got this like messed up like fat head, and it's like kind of stout, and like is it just eating like tourist scraps or something?
It's like it got stung by a bee inside its mouth.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Vacation is supposed to make you happier.
Yeah, I don't like this. It looks
I don't know
like
what
it's got
happened here.
very bad sicknesses.
I mean,
like if you leave a goldfish in a closet, they apparently turn white.
Oh
I don't know if
God.
it's looked like they did that to it.
It might happen to Persian cats too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally we've got this one, which is just really just shut it down.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
It looks like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj and like maybe Taylor Swift hanging out.
Yeah, this is Destiny Child over here.
Yeah, it is Destiny's Child.
It sucks because the Doug Trio has always been, as a bald man, a Pokemon that I can totally relate to. And the fact that they've turned around and grown hair, blonde at that, is really sickening to me.
Did they just whitewash a bunch of like moles coming out of the ground?
Possibly.
Whatever those things are.
I'm not sure. So a lot of the Alolan form Pokemon seem to be based on Hawaiian something. Like the Geodude line also has a leaked Alolan form in it. They look like volcanic rock, which I think is pretty
that's
cool.
clever, yeah.
That's cool. But I'm not really sure what the point was here. Like I was thinking, oh, maybe Hula Dancer Jinx would be cool, if not a little weird.
I think that'd be too upsetting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
This one just seems kind of
this is just blondes.
like Doug Trio is not exactly the most inspired design to begin with, and the fact that they're like, let's kick it up a notch by giving it wigs, kind of stupid.